Welcome back, everyone. We're diving back into the Ramayana.
Yeah, back into the Valmiki Ramayana.
It's episode 7 this time.
Episode 7.
And things are getting really interesting now.
You're getting juicy.
So previously on the Ramayana, we saw that Dasharatha, who is the king,
Right.
wanted to make his son Rama the crown prince.
Yeah, the successor.
So he decides to go for it.
He does.
It's happening. So what I thought would be interesting for us to talk about today.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it about this episode that really stood out to us?
Yes.
And I know for me, when I was reading it,
Yeah.
I was really fascinated by the way that the text portrays Dasharatha's decision to choose Rama as his successor.
Right.
Like, it's not just a simple, oh, he's my eldest son, so he gets the throne.
Sure.
There's so much more to it than that.
It's not just like a birthright kind of thing.
Right.
He sees something in Rama
Exactly.
that makes him special. And I think that's what makes this episode so compelling. It's like we're getting a glimpse into the heart of a king, trying to make the best decision for his kingdom.
Well, and there's all these stories about Rama, even from when he was quite young,
Yeah.
that Dasharatha would have known about his character,
Oh,
about
yeah.
his personality.
Absolutely.
And so I was wondering,
Yes.
what are some of those things that come to mind for you that might have influenced Dasharatha's decision?
Well, one thing that immediately jumps out is Rama's bravery.
Oh, yeah.
There's that incredible scene where this raging elephant is about to attack the city,
Uh-huh.
and Rama, who is still just a prince at this point,
Yeah.
steps up and faces it head on
Fearlessly.
without any fear. Like, he's completely calm and collected.
Yeah.
And I can't help but imagine Dasharatha witnessing that and thinking, this is the kind of leader my kingdom needs. Someone who's not afraid to face any danger to protect his people.
I mean, you're a king, and your son, who is a teenager at this point,
Right.
just walks up to a raging elephant and takes care of it.
Like it's no big deal.
That's got to make an impression.
For sure. But it's not just about physical strength with Rama, is it?
No.
There's
Yeah.
also this profound wisdom and diplomacy that he displays.
Yes.
Remember that scene where those two sages are having a dispute?
Yeah.
They're like at each other's throats?
Yeah, they're going to come to blows.
Yeah, and Rama steps in, and he doesn't use force.
Right.
He uses his words, he listens to both sides carefully, and finds a solution that brings them back together peacefully.
Right.
And that, I think, is just as important for a ruler as physical strength.
Absolutely.
It's about being able to resolve conflict peacefully,
Yeah.
guide people with wisdom,
Yeah.
and maintain harmony in the kingdom.
It's that balance
It is.
that he has that makes him so compelling as a character.
So
I mean, even for us today, that blend of strength and compassion and wisdom, it's like the ultimate leadership trifecta, isn't
it's
it?
timeless. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so it's really no wonder that the kingdom erupts in celebration when Dasharatha makes his announcement.
Oh, they're overjoyed.
Yeah.
Like the text describes it so vividly. They're showering Rama with flowers, those Karnakara flowers,
Yeah.
the ones that are like bright and fragrant.
Yeah.
And they're just like symbols of prosperity and good fortune. It's beautiful imagery.
It is.
Yeah.
But, we were talking earlier about how there might be some underlying tension, right?
Yes.
Beneath all this joy.
Yeah, it's definitely there.
Like some shadows lurking.
Yeah, it's a royal court.
Right.
Nothing is ever simple.
Right.
And there are always going to be people who maybe had their own ambitions for the throne.
Uh-huh.
Or who might feel threatened by Rama's rise to power.
Right. So
Yeah.
there's like this sense of,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe some resentment brewing.
Or jealousy, even.
Yeah. It's interesting because it makes you think about how this decision
Right.
that Dasharatha makes to appoint Rama,
Yeah.
is it going to bring about unity?
Right.
Or is it going to sow the seeds of future conflict?
That's the big question.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of ironic.
It is.
Dasharatha, he's doing what he thinks is best for the kingdom.
Right. He's trying to ensure a smooth transition of power.
Yeah. He's choosing the most capable leader, someone who can guide the kingdom into a prosperous future.
Absolutely.
But it seems like this very act might unintentionally set the stage for some unforeseen challenges.
Yeah, the law of unintended consequences, right?
Exactly. So I guess that leaves us with one final question for this deep dive.
Oh.
How does Rama himself react to all of this?
Well, it's interesting because
Yeah.
there's this remarkable humility in Rama.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be driven by any kind of ego
Right.
or lust for power.
Yeah.
He accepts this massive responsibility with a sense of duty of service to his people. It's like his focus is not on the throne itself,
Right.
but on what it represents.
Yeah.
The responsibility to uphold Dharma,
Yes.
to lead with righteousness,
Yeah.
to protect his people.
So for everyone listening, I think that's a really good thing to kind of keep in mind as you continue reading the Ramayana.
Yeah.
How will Rama, with his unwavering sense of duty and justice, navigate the inevitable challenges that lie ahead? How will he balance his personal ideals with the complexities of ruling a kingdom?
It's going to be a wild ride.
Yeah, there's so much more to come. So keep those questions in mind, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive into the Ramayana.
See you then.